So today with us on Stewart Talk, we're honored to have two special guests, not one, but two special guests. Here on Stewart Talk, we walk in our purpose on purpose, and today's athletes is definitely balling in their purpose. We have two great student athletes, great team players. These two players, they go above and beyond to put in the work to be the best student athletes they can, and it's showing on the court. Even overcoming adversity, even overcome different things. They are leaving it all on the court to be the great student athletes that they are. Today we have with us the one, the only JorgeAnne Clark and NaLeenah Clark. How y'all doing today?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing good. So we'll start with left to right. We'll go JorgeAnne, then NaLeenah. Okay. Where did this basketball journey start from you guys, and how old were you when you first started playing? Was basketball even your first sport?
Um, I was in fourth grade when I first started playing, and I didn't like it at first because I like soccer, but
Mhm.
it eventually ended up being my sport, and I just kept on playing it all throughout the rest of my life until now.
Yeah.
Um, I started playing basketball in second grade, I think, for the rec, and I've really been playing ever since. And I think that wasn't my first sport. I think my first sport was maybe soccer.
Yeah, that's why y'all got great footwork and y'all can get up and down that court like y'all do. When did y'all see y'all game start to develop and y'all start to really take off and be good? Like, man, I can do this.
I didn't see it until my sophomore year. Um, I like wasn't I didn't have the fundamentals down like before that, but then I really started getting the hang of it. So
Yeah.
I just started to see like progress in it taking off just last year, actually, as a sophomore. Um, at my old school, they didn't really care about like the JV and freshman teams, so they
Yeah.
didn't really help us with fundamentals and stuff like that.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you this question. What would you say to the younger players that may be going with that, not feeling like they're being looked at, they're not being valued, they're not being, coached right? What would you tell them for they can not give up and feel like, man, it's hope. I ain't just about to be, sitting here and going out bad. What would you say to them?
I would say just keep on pushing. Like I don't know, like keep on pushing through it, even if
Yeah.
people don't look at you, because that's how I used to be. Like I just kept on pushing through it, and I didn't really care what other people thought. I just knew I was as good as anybody else.
Yeah.
I would say keep pushing through as well, and you just have to believe in yourself if no one else believes you. You have to believe
Yeah.
in yourself and maybe find a new coach if you think they're not doing what they need to do for you to get better.
Yeah. Georgianne, you mentioned you had to develop your skills. Can you speak to the youth how important that is, like to get the fundamentals and to just not have one like I can just shoot, but I need to do this other stuff. I need to dribble. Speak to the youth how important it is to get your fundamentals together and even work on yourself to get better so you can be used in multiple different ways.
Yeah, so not you only being able to play offense isn't always going to win the game. You also need to know how to play defense, and defense is, I believe, what wins the game. So
And that's why you go so hard on defense, huh? All over the court, diving for loose balls, jump. Yeah, that's hey, it's in your DNA. So I definitely understand now.
um,
Yeah. So what are you guys' personal goals individually and team wise this season coming up?
my personal goal is I just had knee surgery in July, so I'm hoping to get healthy and play more than half of my senior season.
Yeah.
And I want to go to like I just want to win a whole bunch of games, go to the championships and all that.
How are you staying prepared and focused mentally and not worrying about your knee, but trusting in your physical therapy, trusting in yourself, and even, trusting in God that He gonna make sure that you good? How important is that to be mentally focused on that and not to be worrying and going out there and timid?
Yeah, worrying it can really set you back, and I think I was worrying a lot in the beginning, but now I'm just like really focused and I really want to get better. So I've been having like a lot of faith in my knee and like getting better and stuff.
Yeah. What about you, NaLeenah? What's your personal goals and even team goals this year?
My personal goal is just to get better with my ball handling, and I just hope that we win a lot of games. And yeah,
Yeah, because what school do you go to?
I go to Scott.
Yeah, you a Bulldog. Yeah, 2,400. And you at Rogers, right, Georgia?
Yes.
Hey, I put in a lot of work for Scott. I'm up there on the wall, so I got that Scott pride. But Georgia and I will be supporting you in the Roger Rams too. I know a couple players out there as well. So, I'm gonna be supporting them. So when y'all gonna have a good head to head, are y'all looking forward to that matchup when y'all play against each other? And how would it be?
Yes, I'm looking forward to it. I'm not going to be able to play the whole game, but I'm looking forward to playing against her
Yeah.
our last time.
Um,
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to play against her as well. I've never played against her. I've always been on the same team with her, so I'm just excited for it.
So, Daleen, let me ask you this. Do you really know about the Bulldog pride, the Bulldog, how it is to go to Scott and play for Scott? Do you know the pride? Have people told you about it, like historically and even as you got there?
Uh, Mr. Price has he's a CPO there.
Yeah, Coach Price. Shout out to Coach Price, man. I've been doing this for years, man. Luck, man. Yeah, go ahead.
He has before. I can't really like remember what he said, but he said, "Well, the saying, once you're a bulldog, always a bulldog." So
Yeah. What you want to go over there, Georgia? Yeah, I see you smiling.
There.
Huh?
I was already over there.
I know I'm just what I'm saying. You want to go back? Let me ask you this, JorgeAnne. Like, even your teammate, Kayla Davis, we done had her on. Shout out to her. We're gonna have her back on as well. Have you knew about the history? Because we cannot be too shy. Rogers have been putting in work. Y'all got a great program over there. Did you know about the program over there and what Coach Smith and all what entails to be Roger Lady Ram? Did you know about that and how did you handle that going over there?
Um, I handled it pretty well. I think I don't want to throw no shade, but like at Scott, I on varsity, like it felt like I was the only one that was getting depended on, like playing defense and stuff. Like I felt like there wasn't very much help, but like at Rogers, they all worked together like as a
Yeah.
team. So I thought that was really helpful.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. And it can be that too. And it can also be that's what type of player you are, because if you are a big time player as yourself where you can play offense, defense, of course, it's going to be a lot of people that's weighing and pulling on you too as well. So it really shows your awareness of it. So you're aware about different things. So it ain't no share, just the awareness to the type of player that you are and what you are doing. What does hard work mean to both of y'all?
Um, hard work means to me you're putting in all the effort. You're not giving up when you mess up the first time, or if you get yelled at by a coach. It's you're just putting in all of what you can into your sport or whatever you're doing, and you don't give up at all, no matter what anyone tells you or if you mess up or anything.
I
Yeah,
agree with that.
yeah.
Just putting in
So
110% all the time.
yeah, when you guys are getting ready to prepare for a game, what's your mentality like? What's the vibes? Are y'all listening to music? Are y'all getting prepared? Do y'all like it quiet before the game? How y'all getting yourself ready and prepared?
So sorry for the dog,
No,
but
okay.
I do listen to music sometimes, but a lot of times I'm very nervous before a game, so Usually I try to get my mind off of it. I joke around with my friends, like just trying to get my mind off of from my nerves, like not trying to be as nervous.
Yeah. What about you?
I listen to music. I like being to myself and having my headphones full blast. I don't like being bothered by anybody. Just I'm locking in.
Yeah. So when y'all two in the car, who getting the amp cord? Because I heard that JorgeAnne, you put on amazing concerts in the car.
Straight out the Bentley, I'm the biggest, nigga. Y'all should sign on my neck, shit is 60, nigga. Yeah, I'm Mr. Two-Ski, nigga. Matter of fact, call me Mr. Chase That Cheese. Grams on my wrist, shit cost like 10 G's. I feel like Buzz, got all these carrots in my teeth. Windows 5% tinted, can't even see it's me.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, definitely. Are there any specific areas of y'all games that y'all need to work on? And when I got both of y'all on my team, what strengths are y'all bringing to the game?
Something I feel like I need to work on is my body language. It's like it's when I mess up. Well, when I mess up, like I get frustrated and like I feel like it throws me off. But I've worked on it.
Yeah.
But that's something I feel like I need to work on.
Something I need to work on is most definitely my ball handling and having trust in my skill.
Yeah.
And I would say not blocking out my coaches if I get yelled at and mess up, because it can really throw off the game, like the whole entire game.
Yeah. And sometimes what I can just say words of wisdom for being chewed out by coaches and all like that. If they yelling at you or if they're telling you something, they're trying to help you because it's a lot of times there's some kids that the coaches don't even say nothing to. And that when the coaches ain't speaking to you or saying nothing to you, that's a problem. But just I want to, even tell y'all to have confidence in yourself because we're spotlighting y'all for the great work and the great work that y'all put in and the great student athletes that y'all are because y'all stories, y'all journey is ones that you got the youth looking at. It's people that watch both of y'all. When they see you play, hey, there go that player right there. When they see you play, they like, hey, there go Clark right there, so they're watching y'all. Y'all have journeys and y'all have the potential to motivate the youth that watch. Even the interviews that we do, that's why we do it for the youth can be able to see and hear your story because there's some other player that might have got hurt, but they want to come back. So they like, shoot, JorgeAnne, she did this to get back and now she balling. She out there getting steals. She all over the court. Hey, I need to do that. Like real talk. That's how it is. How do you guys balance being teenagers, having homework, having games, having practices, having training? How do you guys balance that?
I try to get all my work done throughout school, so that way after school I won't have to worry about it. I can go to practice, go to training, still have time to hang out with my family and friends, and I just stay on top of that.
Yeah.
For me, I do the same thing. I just try to get all my work done in school as much as possible. Then I'll go to practice. If I didn't get to anything at school, I'll try and do it at home. And then, I hang out with my friends on the weekend, and my family, I hang out with them every day.
Yeah. And what does family mean to you guys, and how has the support to be there to allow you to know that you got this, you doing great, and even helping you as far as coming back from your injury? How has the family and the support been for both of you guys?
It's been really good, just them letting me know that they're there for me and talking me through things and letting me know that I'm going to get through it, even though I know I will. It just really helps.
Family and support for me has been great. They try to be at every game that they possibly can. Even with us going to different schools now, they're still going to try to do that. So I really appreciate them, and especially my mom for always being there for us at every single game that she possibly can, even with work.
Yeah, well, shout out to your mom. She's amazing. Appreciate her for the connection as well. What would you guys do this year that will set you apart? Like what are you guys going to do when you step on that court this season, the mentality that y'all got to make you go above and get to those goals that y'all want to do, to be the great leader, to be the great team player, to have chemistry, to even have faith and confidence in yourself? What are y'all doing differently this season to allow y'all to get there?
Something I'll be doing differently is whenever I got the ball over my past seasons, I've always looked to pass it first rather than score. And that's something I don't want to do this season. I want to see myself become better in scoring.
Yeah.
One thing that's going to set me apart is as well that I'm not going to look to pass as much. Well, try not to, and just try to look for an open layup or a shot, and just be focusing on myself at practice and not playing around.
Yeah, definitely. And I wanted to ask, even though I seen a little look, what do you say, JorgeAnne, to NaLeenah to give her confidence and to help her? And NaLeenah, is there some things or some tips that you give her that you see as a different athlete on the court? How do you guys do that? Help each other, encouraging y'all? Because I know y'all been playing against each other for so long. I know NaLeenah look up to you. So you listen to her, JorgeAnne, and do you give her words of wisdom and encouragement?
I wouldn't say well, I do kind of give her encouragement, but it's hard. Like, I'm kind of mean to her when I say it, but she knows I'm being like honest. Like, she knows I'm being honest, and she knows it's something she has to work on. And she doesn't take it like personal, and she just knows what I mean.
Yeah.
I don't really give George feedback. I actually last year I looked up to her a lot because she's the player that I strive to be for basketball. As to driving to the basket and shooting and stuff, so I don't really give her a whole lot of advice.
Yeah, definitely. Did you play, JorgeAnne? You said you played for Scott last season, right?
Yes.
You played in that game when y'all played at Clay when y'all was going back and forth.
At where?
Y'all played at Clay in Oregon.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, because I had the Lasson sisters on there. I used to play with their dad, Squirt Willie Lasson, their dad, Jay Kennedy. The Lasson sisters. Yeah, so I watched that game and before I did the interview, and that was a great game. Y'all was going back and forth, but it just showed the dog and it showed, that y'all didn't have that quit inside y'all, and that's where I seen like the team and just seen different things. And I may have seen you on some film, when I was doing my research. That's why I was thinking that because you said last year, and she's 2 years younger than you, so y'all 2 years difference, correct?
No, 11 months.
Oh, but ain't she a sophomore?
No, junior.
Oh, she a junior? Oh, okay, you a junior. Okay, 11 months. Well, yeah, she right behind you. Okay, so
Yeah.
this question is for both of y'all. You being a senior, what would you do as far as getting ready and prepared and choosing college? And NaLeenah, are you thinking about that now, or are you just taking it year by year? Or are you going to wait till next year to be looking at that? How are y'all guys doing as far as the college recruiting, or even the seeing what college y'all want to go to? How is that process for y'all?
I've been getting a lot of college applications and that I've been starting to fill out. I don't know. I don't know what I want to. I know I want to go to college and play basketball. I'm just not sure where.
Yeah, that's honest. What about you?
For me, I do know what college I want to go to. I haven't been looking at them, but I am thinking about it. I really would like to attend South Carolina, the light blue and white, or OSU for either sports or academics, and preparing for it now. I'm just focusing on my skill and getting my grades right so I can maybe apply earlier.
Yeah, definitely. And that's what we ask because everybody's journey different. Some people ain't thinking about it till it's almost time to go. Some people want to pursue basketball at the next level. Some people want to go and just be academics. What are some things that y'all do outside of basketball or training that y'all like to do for fun or as a hobby?
I like to color. I think it's relaxing, and I like to go shopping.
Outside of school, well, something that I find fun, I run track, and I absolutely just love to run. So I'll do that if I kind of like, if I'm feeling good, I guess.
So
And
you run for Scott, right?
I do.
So Coach Davis is your coach, right? Both of the Davises, Coach T. Yeah, I love Coach T. Shout out to Coach T and shout out to her husband, Coach Davis. You know, shout out to Rye. I had Rye on, I had Dalen on as well. So you guys got a great sports program over there in track. So I know, definitely you're getting treated good too. What is gonna be your choice when it comes to college, whether it's basketball or track? Have you even thought about that?
I most definitely want to get an offer for track somewhere. I started running in like 7th grade, and I just loved it ever since. I love the feeling of just getting on the track and my nerves rushing. Like they're just, and I just can't wait for the gun to go off and take
Yeah.
off.
So we definitely got to get you back on here for track season as well too. What is you guys go to after a big win? Where you guys want to go get something to eat? Like what's the after a big win, where y'all going to get something to eat, or what do y'all want to eat after a big win?
Well, I love McDonald's, so that's usually my go-to. McDonald's.
What number value meal, or is you going? What you getting?
Double quarter pounder.
Hey, Ocho love McDonald's too, so I can't even knock it. It's a lot of players that say McDonald's, believe it or not. So that's why I be asking, what do you get from there? What
Yeah.
about you, NaLeenah?
Usually, we're coming home from the same school, so usually I just let her pick because I don't really mind what we eat. But
You so humble as a little sister. See, you be being mean to her, man. She's so humble.
George,
What what should I say? Oh, I thought she was
Sorry,
raising her hand.
I was yelling at the dogs, but I
What's
didn't.
our dog name?
Maya, Phillip, Piper, and PC.
It's 3?
it's 4.
Oh, wow. Y'all got y'all hands full. So as soon as y'all come home for practice, y'all got to make sure the dog's good.
Yes, 3 French bulldogs.
Wow. You see, Bulldogs. Yeah. What game is y'all gonna be looking forward to play this season? Like what team are y'all looking to play for? When y'all seeing y'all schedule, y'all looking at that school like, yeah, I can't wait to play them.
Well, I can't wait to play Scott, but the most team I think I'm excited for is Start or Boucher. I just think they're going to be the most competitive to us.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a good and a really close game. So that's the most game, one of those.
I'm as well looking forward to play Rogers just so I can play George, and a team I'm actually looking forward to play, surprisingly, is Woodward. Our CPO one of our CPOs at Scott is Woodward's coach, and he thinks he's gonna beat us this year. So
what's his name?
I don't know. I think it's Richard. Rich.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're gonna have to send them back over there to Central and Stickney with a sad face. The opportunity, Jalen, is you gonna shoot a 3 inside JorgeAnne if she right there, or you gonna be intimidated? You gonna pull up on her?
I think I might be kind of scared. Man,
when she run up on you, pull up from the triple, get the ball, triple threat, and pull up from the bulldog on her. She ain't gonna be expecting that.
No.
What has been the most memorable game or play thus far in y'all career thus far? A memorable game, it might be a play that comes to mind.
I think my most memorable game was against Fostoria when they played at Scott. It was a really good game, and that was my highest scoring game I ever had, which was 12 points. I just thought I had a good time. I was having fun.
Are you gonna try to eclipse that this year?
Yes, but higher. More points.
Yeah, you're gonna get that. You gonna get that. I can see a double even with the minutes until you go. I can see you getting a double this year.
The most memorable game I had was against Columbus East. I think I had a good game. I had a lot of steals and assists and stuff. And another memorable game is when we got into the Final Four and down in the locker room we poured water on Coach Ann.
Yeah. What would y'all say, whatever comes to your heart, your words of encouragement to the youth?
Go ahead, Nina. Don't give up. Believe in yourself and strive to be the best player that you want to be and that you know that you are.
Yeah.
I agree with her.
What players are y'all watching or y'all patterning yourself after? In the WNBA, it could be in college. What players are y'all watching today?
Zaya Cook.
Zaya Cook.
Now, I would have to say, dang it, what's her Angel Reese or George, what's her name? Paige? Oh yeah, Paige Buckets.
Paige Buck. Oh, okay, Paige Buckets. Yeah, she get buckets for real.
I've been watching her for a long time.
Yeah, definitely. If you could eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Like a category of food or just one food?
Just one food.
I would say cheeseburgers.
Cheeseburger.
I would have to say, I would have to say salads because you can put anything on those.
Mm-hmm. Are y'all team flats or team drums?
Team
I'm
what?
sorry?
Are you with chicken? Are y'all team drums or team flats with chicken wings?
Flats.
Yeah, I would have to say flats too. You can just pull the chicken right off the bone.
Hey, when I said that to somebody, they said I was fat for doing that, but I said it, so I tried it.
Well, I was gonna say chicken.
What is y'all go-to karaoke song if y'all had to choose one?
Can I go? Yeah.
Tennessee Whiskey. It's my grandma's favorite song, and I love singing it.
Wow. Yeah. What about you?
My go-to favorite karaoke song. Well, it's more like when we're in the car, but oh gosh darn, I think it's "Took Her to the O" by King Von.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That is. No, it's Crazy Story.
Oh yeah, it's Crazy Story 2.0, but we know the whole thing.
Yeah, we know the whole entire song. It's our favorite.
So how do this concert go? If I'm in the car with y'all, how do the concert go? Normally, is it the song come on, or are you intentional like, hey, man, put this on this track right here, or do you connect your phone? How do the concert start?
So usually my phone is already connected to the car, and I'll go to George's playlist, and I'll be like, do you want to listen to anything? So I look it up, and then she just starts going.
I start going, and then we just keep it going.
And she starts like looking at the people next to us and starts singing to them to roll down her window.
I'll roll down my window and sing to them and all this stuff.
Do y'all have social media? Like, are y'all on like TikTok and make little reels and stuff of this?
She posts TikToks all the time. Like we'll do dancing TikToks.
Yeah.
She'll just do like random stuff.
Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. So Jordan ones or dunks? Which one?
If they're highs, then Jordan ones. But if not, then dunks.
Okay, what about you?
I don't really have a lot of the either shoes. I more have 12, but I would have to say, I think I would have to say ones, maybe.
Yeah. Okay. Pick one. Megan Thee Stallion, Glorilla, Big Lotto.
Lotto.
Your twin.
Yes, my twin. I would have,
You hear that a lot? You hear that a lot?
yeah, a lot of people say I look like her. She's my inspiration.
Yeah, she be getting to it.
I would have to say Lotto too.
Okay. The 2024 Scott Bulldogs or the 2024 Roger Rams?
Bulldogs.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm Rams.
Yeah. So last question for y'all before we got out of here. I want y'all to speak encouragement to young girls out there and young sisters as well, as far as supporting them and as far as being great on the court. I want y'all to speak to them on that. Go ahead, big sis.
I don't know.
And look, I'm gonna say this. This maybe can help you. The reason why I say that because I've interviewed multiple sisters at the youngest level, at junior high, and now even as high school. So, what would y'all say to other young sisters or other young players about being sisters and even playing being great? Because you got your sister back, even though y'all ain't on the same team, you still got her back. You want the best for her, and she want the best for you. So speak to the youth that may be watching that may be sisters and they're both playing basketball.
I would say I always got frustrated because George would always she would dog me because I wouldn't be doing what I'm supposed to be doing, or she's just trying to help me and I'd get mad about it because my coach is already made me mad. I would say don't take it as advice and don't try to be too hard on yourself about it, because it can really change everything for you. It can change your mindset of the game or anything else, and just lift your sister up.
Yeah.
Either you're the younger sister or the older sister, just lift them up and just believe in yourself too.
Me too. I agree with her.
I appreciate for y'all. Well, as we end, I just wanted to say I'm spotlighting y'all for your hard work, being great student athletes, and even ones that's going to take off and elevate and become, the next great players. And even the sisterhood we got. I loved how you ended that by saying that she's there for you. He wants the best for you. So I pray that God continue to bless both of y'all. I pray that He gives you guys, especially you, and give you strength. You can come back, and you can be stronger than ever. You can come back faster, stronger, quicker, and that you be stronger, you be confident in yourself, be confident in your need, and that you have favor even among the colleges that's going to recruit you, and the right school will come to you at the right time. And for you, I pray that you have confidence in yourself and that you won't be down or afraid when you go on that court as the one or the two, that you have confidence in yourself and even in your game and your ability. You guys both have what you need inside of you to be great. So trust in yourself and what y'all have put in, all the hard work, all the practice times, all the training that y'all did. It's inside y'all. So trust in yourself, because when y'all go out there and this season, y'all gonna be different players. Have confidence, be bold, and be strong and courageous as y'all ball in purpose.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Clark sisters, the next up and coming ballers in the city of Toledo, for the Scott Bulldogs, for the Roger Rams, and even after she goes on, she's gonna have an amazing career as an artist. Ain't that right, Bush? JorgeAnne, Clark, NaLeenah Clark. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.